Hey, it's Annick, your favorite nutritionist, trainer, author, and coach. Today we're back to chat about the impact of weight loss and body changes when it comes to our relationships, personal life, and overall well-being, in addition to our physical health. So let's get started with relationships. Some of my clients come to me and they want to get results, except it's that their environment or community or relationships don't really want that for them, which is kind of sad. Because when it comes to health and wellness, if you are severely overweight or suffering with chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and joint pain, fatigue, bloating, these symptoms are very hard to go on a day-to-day basis and ignore, because every day when you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror, you know that these conditions exist, and whether that's the medications you have to take in addition to that. And what's interesting is that in some relationships, I've noticed there's a dynamic where one partner might be a little more competitive than the other, or one might try to sabotage the other because they don't want to see them get those results. I feel it's mostly due to like insecurity issues where, let's say for example, one partner gets super hot, and is getting maybe a little more positive attention. The other person might feel like, what the heck, I don't want that for my relationship. You can see this is where the problem is, because in relationships, you want to be able to support each other, that you both can be healthy together. And with that trust and communication, to build that rapport, to say, you know what, we're working as a team, and I trust that even if you get healthier and fitter, like, we're still going to be a unit and together. And I'm going to help you through these psychological evolutions and emotional changes, because that is the deep inner work that it takes sometimes to get the results and to sustain them. So for example, whether it's a friendship or relationship, marriage, even in a work setting, if you're trying to get results and you're noticing like you're not being supported, that's exactly when you need a coach. And you have to understand that there will be challenges that come up with these changes, and with a coach you can learn how to communicate the boundaries and set that for yourself so that your health is a priority, because you don't really want to be spending all of your hard-earned money in the hospitals and on medical bills and medications in the future, because that's kind of like a waste, right? You want to be prioritizing your health while you're building your profits and your family and your stability, so that in the long run you can avoid those very large medical bill expenses. Big surgeries, for example, could go over 6 figures to take care and fix those problems. And that's a big dent in your family budget and future investing as well. So when it comes to relationships, that communication is very important for teamwork, and having a middle coach really does help to get those communication and team efforts moving in the right direction. And that's why it's really important on this journey, if you are finding that you're coming up against these challenges when you know you want better for yourself, if you're finding that you're not finding that support, it's very important that you seek it out and you get that support to help you keep moving forward. It's a interesting thing with human psychology and evolution, but once you can evolve past that, it's actually really good. And you can really see some incredible results when you work together as a team and you're building together. It's actually really rewarding and really fulfilling. Okay, so that is in relationships. The main recommendation or advice that I would give into that situation is, like, if you have 50 pounds that you want to shed, or you generally want to just get more lean and toned, prioritizing your health and setting those boundaries with your schedule, making sure you're getting your workouts in, especially if people are demanding of your time in other areas of your life. You have to prioritize yourself and then allow everything else to unfold. Some people may not like those changes that you're making, because maybe you used to eat a lot of junk food with some people and you don't want to do that anymore. And if you focus on your health and what's best for you, and you want to eat healthier and be in healthy environments, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's actually going to help you in the long run, and that's you investing into yourself. When it comes to personal life, some of the changes to experience, and I've experienced it as well, is that in social settings, when you're offered like food, for example, if you're to turn it down, some people see that as rude. And it's not rude for you to turn something down, because that is important for you. And when people say no, you have to respect that, because no is a statement, and that's okay, and you're allowed to say no if something is crossing a boundary that you don't want to be involved in. And when you start prioritizing your health, your mind is kind of in the vibe of, well, what do I want to eat that'll make me feel good? It's going to reduce my blood pressure. It's going to make me feel healthier. It's going to give me more energy. It's going to give me better results in the gym. And overall, it's good for my well-being. And I can reduce a lot of these potential risks in the future. And when it comes to preventative measures, we can be aware that what we do now to prevent certain things in the future in preventative medicine is actually quite beneficial. So, for example, if someone's like, do you want some extra dessert, or do you want this brownie or this cake? And part of you is like, well, I kind of used to love doing that. Or do you want to go for this fast food? Or do you want to have this extra sugary beverage? Or do you want the large option instead of the small? Or like, let's upsize you. You may find that you're faced in these environments where you're going to have to make adjustments in how you go about this. And you can say something as simple as, thank you so much for considering me. I really appreciate that. But I'm good, thanks. I've eaten enough. Like, I don't really want anything more. I'm just here to enjoy the company, and I'm not really wanting to eat that necessarily. Or you take your own meals and you still socialize, so you're still enjoying the eating together and community vibes, but you're choosing nutrients that are working for you and your well-being instead of them making you sick. And I can help you with more of these ideas. I've got lots of ideas that can help you move through a lot of these situations, and communication tools to equip you as well, emotionally and psychologically, to move through these changes, because it is hard when you are working on lifestyle change and body change to get the results you want in order to keep them as well. And once you get through those obstacles, it becomes a lot more of a habit and a routine that becomes like as easy as brushing your teeth twice a day. It's just part of who you are. And that's one of the cool things about the changes you experience in your personal life when it comes to improving your diet and your lifestyle. So the third impact on weight loss with your physical health is really that you begin to feel a lot lighter in your body, and your clothes feel a lot better when you put them on. You find that you're finding less joint pain, and you're able to almost operate in a way more efficient manner. Productivity levels usually increase as well as mental focus and brain clarity. So you can say goodbye to mental brain fog, and you can find that you naturally feel more confident, which helps you in your workplace, and it also helps you to be a better version of yourself in any environment that life throws you into. If you have kids or grandkids, it gives you the opportunity to be more active with them. And if you're traveling, it gives you the opportunity to move around a little more comfortably, especially when it comes to sitting in airline seats, etc. So these are the 3 impacts of weight loss in 3 areas of life. And I hope you enjoyed that and find it helpful. Share this video with a friend who might be interested and want to make these changes, but something's been holding them back. It's not to be afraid of these challenges that might come up, because once you're prepared, you're able to move through them a lot easier and then go to the next level of your personal health and well-being. Alrighty, so I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I have a free ebook you can download on women's health and hormones called Luna Glow. Get my book, Tropical Wellness Secrets. It's got all of my favorite recipes in there to help you get lean. They're all gluten-free,